what is that something that will distinguish us? As designers in Singapore, do we have a higher purpose? And if so, what is that higher purpose for us in Singapore here? And that is why I asked this question. What are the biggest challenges of Singapore? And I want to see how this community in front of me can help navigate these challenges or help overcome these challenges. In Singapore's economic challenges going forward, one of the biggest constraints is no longer land, manpower, finances. It is, interestingly, carbon, energy usage and carbon. So I'm going to challenge the design community here. What can you do? How do we overcome the carbon challenge and build a new economy? How do we overcome the challenges of urban living, faceless urban living, to build real communities for ourselves, regardless of race, language, religion, regardless of economic and social background, that we will all grow up and grow old together. What can designers help us to do? From the macro, city planning, to the micro, material use, and everything else in between. So there's just one example of how designers are important to solve the big challenges, or what I call the grand challenges of Singapore, that will distinguish us. I have grand challenges. I need your help. I need your help because you are the people who will think about such things and help us get it right. Every successful society, as they become more mature, there's a risk, a tendency to become more ossified. A lot of people like to design for privacy now. Privacy today is social isolation tomorrow when people grow old. How do we marry design for privacy with social inclusion? And that is a challenge. In Singapore, we have 80% public housing. But how are we going to design our public housing such that it just doesn't provide a house with four walls, but a living space and a space where communities bond and come together? Your job is not just designing a product. You are more than that. You are almost designing how we develop as a society, how we grow as a people, the kind of value systems that we have. It starts from the very small thing. People ask me, why is it that Singaporeans don't know how to return their trays when they go to hawker centers? So why is it that Singaporeans don't pick up the rubbish? All that as a role for the designers to nudge people to get into the correct behavior so that individually and collectively we become a better people, a better society, and a stronger nation. I would like to pride myself that my designers in Singapore has that higher purpose to solve the grand challenges of our country, which in turn, if successful, can be scaled to the rest of the world.